मैम मतलब कि नर्वसनेस ना आए, मतलब कि क्या करे, मतलब कि अगर मैं फर्स्ट टाइम जिसमें जा रहा हूँ, जैसे मैं किस तरह भी मैं अपने स्पीच में मतलब कि सबके सामने में रख रहा हूँ, इससे मुझे नर्वसनेस ना आए, या मैं अपने आप में बस फोकस करूँ, बस मैं अपने स्पीच को मैं देता जाऊँ।
See, when it comes to confidence, it does not come automatically. Okay? Confidence is something which is temporary, it is not permanent. And because of that, you have to work on your confidence every single day. Okay, what? You have to work on your confidence every single day. And confidence always comes from evidence. Everyone, please make notes and please write down confidence comes from evidence. You have to give a lot of evidence to yourself in order to feel super confident inside. So here, as you have asked me that you want to speak with confidence whenever you're delivering your presentation, right? So here, how you will be confident? You will be only confident when you know in the back of your mind that yes, you have a lot of evidence to yourself. You have a lot of evidence in your life. Because of that, you can present yourself confidently and fearlessly. Here, let me give you one example. So there was a time when I started my journey in public speaking. So it was the initial stage of my journey in public speaking. So what exactly happened at that time is that I went on stage directly. Okay. And since I was not that much confident and I did not had lot of evidence in my life that yes, I did lot of presentation, I have given lot of presentation, I did not had any evidence. So what happened is that the moment I get on stage, I literally get completely blank. What? I got completely blank, and when I was trying to speak, I was unable to express myself. I was fumbling in between. Every single second, like every 3 seconds, I was fumbling that So I was fumbling a lot, and I literally get completely blank. I was getting sweat, my body was shivering, and I was not understanding what exactly is happening with me. There were approx 20 to 30 people right in front of me who was sitting and who was looking at me. So what used to happen with me is that, oh my god, there are 20 people, there are 30 people who is looking at me. So that kind of stuff was there into my mind, and I got blank, I was shivering. So here, the biggest blunder which I made is that I went directly on stage and I directly performed in front of 20 to 30 people. And I
Okay.
was not having the evidence. So here is what you got to do in order to give yourself evidence. How many of you want to know this? That how exactly you will give evidence? How exactly you will give evidence to yourself? Let's talk about that. So that time, what blunder I made is that I went directly on stage and I presented directly in front of 20 to 30 people who had way more experience than me. So because of that, I got completely blank. So here, instead of going directly on stage, I am supposed to give evidence to myself. The first step which I am supposed to take is that I have to give that exact presentation to my own self. What? I have to give that presentation to my own self. So how I can do that? I can give that presentation in my mobile phone. I can keep my mobile phone somewhere and I can present myself. It is not for anyone, it is for me. It is not for Jayanti, it is not for Mason, it is not for Afsal, it is just for me. So what I am supposed to do is that I have to keep my mobile phone somewhere and I have to record myself. So this is going to be my first step if I don't want to fumble, if I don't want to get sweat, if I don't want to get nervous in front of higher authority people or people who have more experience than me. And the second step which I'm supposed to take is that I have to give presentation in front of my loved ones. It might be my sibling, it might be my parents, it might be my friends, anyone who are close to you. So here, what happened is that first I have given the presentation to my own self, okay, and when I feel that yes, now I'm looking confident, now I'm presenting confidently. So the second step which I'm going to take is that I will give presentation in front of my loved ones. Okay, it might be your colleague, it might be your siblings, or it might be your parents, it might be your friends, anyone. And the third step which you're supposed to take is that you can give presentation in front of your team. And the fourth step which you can take is that you can give present, like you can just gather some people and you can give presentation in front of them. It might be 5 people, 6 people, or you can give presentation in front of your investor. So see here, what is happening is that you have taken that first step where you have given presentation to your own self, okay, through your mobile phone. And the second step is that you have given presentation in front of your loved ones. And then third step, in front of your colleagues. Fourth step, in front of group of people. So now you have a lot of evidence in your mind that yes, you can go on stage or you can present in front of 20 people, 30 people. Now you have all those evidence, and since you have all those evidence in your mind, you would able to present yourself confidently and fearlessly. So please don't go on stage directly. Don't present in front of 20 or 30 people directly. This is the biggest blunder which we make, that we directly go and directly present, and as a result what happens is that we tend to feel nervous, and since we destroy that presentation, we ruin that presentation, next time we don't get that courage to go on stage. We don't get that courage to present ourselves in front of 20 to 30 people. So here I'm just talking about small numbers. So let's say that you have to give presentation in front of more than 100 people. So here, so that 20 to 50 people would be your fifth step or sixth step, and then gradually you will increase the numbers.